How's it going, everybody? We are back with another Pokemon Master Set. This time we've got both of the last sets of the Scarlet and Violet era. So we are officially complete with our Master Sets of the Scarlet and Violet era. This first video is just going to be for Black Bolt because this set really is a two-parter with Black Bolt and White Flare. As always, whenever we complete a Master Set, I like to do a giveaway. So I couldn't find an ETB, I'm sorry, but our giveaway this time around is going to be a binder collection for Black Bolt. So hopefully you can get your own Master Set started. In order to enter that giveaway, just do all the normal YouTube things. Leave a like on the video, drop a comment down below, maybe tell me what your chase card of the set is, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'll run that giveaway here in about a week. Now, this is a pretty massive set, so until the set-specific Voltex binder releases, I'm temporarily in a black 12-pocket Voltex binder. The set does fit in it. This happens to be an XL, but you don't need the XL in order to fit the Master Set. Voltex has actually just recently restocked all of their Scarlet and Violet era set-specific binders, so if you want those, feel free to use my code and check those out on the website. They do look really good on a shelf. So let's just jump into it. I'll go over the binder layout here in a second, but first, this is a 404 card Master Set. It's a very large Master Set with all these Pokeball Reverse Holos and Master Ball Reverse Holos. So 404 card Master Set, including 6 regular EX cards, 8 full arts, 69 illustration rares, 7 special illustration rares, and 2 what are black and white rares. I like to think of them as monochrome rares because they're not actually all black and white. There's a red one in there. But here is how I laid out the binder. Every card gets its own slot. So everything this way is the normal card. And there's always some confusion on that. What do I mean by normal card? You can see here, this is just a common. So it is non-holo. When we see a rare, the normal card slot is going to be holo. So not every card has a non-holo, a holo, a reverse holo, a Pokeball, a Master Ball. Just commons and uncommons are non-holo, rares are holo. The second slot is going to be that reverse holo. Kind of see there, it's got the reverse holo shine to it. The third slot is going to be the Pokeball reverse holo, kind of hard to see there. And then the fourth slot is going to be the Master Ball reverse holo. You can see there's the Master Ball there. And then when it is a regular EX card, so as not to throw the pattern off, I just quadrupled up on them. So this whole line is just for Superior here instead of, you don't need 4 for the Master Set, but I don't know, I liked the binder layout better this way. So we have Snivy, we have Servine, and we have Superior. We have Pansage, Simisage, Petalil, Lilligant, Maractus, and Carablast. We have Fungus, Amoonguss, Victini. This is a bit of an interesting one because I think it's the Pokeball. I'm sorry, I don't remember offhand. One of these, either the Pokeball or the Master Ball, cannot be pulled from packs. There have been some like Reddit reports that people pulled them in packs. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody do so, but it is available in the Victini illustration box. So it's not hard to find or anything, but it's one of those things that probably could have gone in the back of the binder, but because it technically, I don't think, can be pulled from packs, but it belongs in a line here, I think. We've got Darumaka, Darmanitan, and Larvesta. We've got Volcarona, and this is what I mean by the rare. So the normal version of the card is a holo. So as not to confuse everybody with me saying normal when that could mean multiple things. Panpour, Simipour, Timpole or Timepole, Palpitoad, Seismitoad, Tortuga, Caracosta, Alomomola, first try, nailed it, Cubchoo, Beartic, and Cryogonal. We've got Kyurem EX, Emolga, Tynamo, Electric, Electros, Thundurus. We've got Zekrom EX, Muna, Musharna, Solosis, Duosion, and Reuniclus. We've got Elgium, Beheeyem, Golett, Golurk, Meloetta EX, Drillbur. Excadrill EX, Timber, Girder, Conkeldurr, Throw, Dwebble. Crustle, Landorus, Venipede, Whirlipede, Scolipede, and Sandile. Krokorok, Crocodile, Escavalier, Clink, Clang, and Kling Clang. Nice page all to themselves there. Poniard, Bisharp, Cobalion, Genesect EX, Axew, Fracture. Haxorus, Pidove, Tranquil, Unpheasant, Audino, Minccino. Cinccino, Rufflet, Braviary. That finishes out the Pokemon. So like I said, this is just half of Unova. Air Balloon. And so these do not have Master Balls. The trainer cards do not have Master Balls. So that's why you see them only having 3. I didn't put spacers here because you'll see on the next page it lines up perfectly. We got Air Balloon, Antique Cover Fossil, Energy Coin, Fennel. In's Plan, Pokegear 3.0, Professor's Research, and Prism Energy. So there we go. That finishes everything that isn't a secret rare pretty easily, pretty in line. And then this incredible collection of a boatload of illustration rares just starts on their own page here. Looks really good. So we're going to take a closer look at all of those. I'm just going to show them one row at a time because it's the same Pokemon we just went over. But they do look good, don't they? Snivy, Servine, Pansage, and Simisage. Petalil, Lilligant, Maractus, and Carablast. Fungus, Amoonguss, Darumaka, and Darmanitan. It's really hard to pick a favorite in this set because, I mean, everybody's got any random favorite from this gen, right? And all of them get cool illustration rares. So we have Larvesta, Volcarona, Panpour, and Simipour. Love that Simipour art. We have Timpole, Palpitoad, Seismitoad, which I've got a fun story on how I acquired that. Tortuga, Caracosta, Alomomola, Cubchoo, and Beartic. We've got Cryogonal, Emolga, Tynamo, and Electric, Electros, Muna, Musharna, and Solosis, Duosion, Elgium, Beheum, and Golett. You'll notice that one of them is missing here with Reuniclus. That was a promo card, so you'll see it in the back of the binder. And just lots of awesome double page spreads of these cool illustration rares. Just show you there in case you need to screenshot it for your own binder. We've got Golurk, Drillbur, Timber, and Girder. We've got Conkeldurr, Throw, Dwebble, and Crustle. Landorus, Venipede, Whirlipede, and Scolipede. Really cool trio here with Sandile, Krokorok, and Crocodile, plus a Escavalier there on the end. Clink, Clang, and Kling Clang, Poniard, Bisharp, Cobalion, Axew, and Fracture. And they just keep coming. So another good looking page there. So we have Haxorus, Pidove, Tranquil, and Unpheasant. We have Audino, Minccino, Cinccino, and Rufflet. We've got Braviary, Superior. Oh, that ends our illustration rares. Then we got Superior EX, Kyurem EX, and Zekrom EX with some full arts. We continue our full arts over here with Meloetta, Excadrill, Genesect, Fennel. And then In's Plan finishes our full arts and we go into some pretty cool special illustration rares. We've got Superior EX, Kyurem EX, Zekrom EX. Awesome card there. Meloetta EX, Excadrill EX, and Genesect EX, which is super underrated. I love it. Plus In's Plan. Another great looking trainer card. And then we flip over. Doesn't cleanly really finish, but we do have the Victini. These are the monochrome rares or the black and white rarity. So we have the red Victini, which was the last card we needed for the set. Took me 3 rounds of eBay purchases for it to pass authentication. And the Zekrom EX. So those, I do believe, are still like the most expensive cards in the set. Like they do, you know, they look pretty good, to be honest. In a slab, this card in particular looks fantastic. but that was the last card we needed. Because a new energy was introduced with this set, I did the plain energy and then the holo energy that you can pull from packs. So I've got all of those here. And then, like I said, we've got the Victini promo, the Reuniclus promo. Yeah, the Victini promo, the Reuniclus promo, the Pokemon Center Thundurus, the regular ETB promo Thundurus, and then the Snivy from the poster collection. So that finishes out the master set with space to spare in the binder. These right here are, you know, Grandmaster set editions. The official master set stops here. So, and honestly, you could even argue that, like I said, this Victini is not part of the master set, but, you know, it's easy enough to get, so. But just some highlights of the set for me. The Seismitoad, back right before it started getting bought out and going crazy in price, I went ahead and I went to a card show, didn't find it. It was like $60 when I went to the card show. By the time I left the card show, the lowest listed on TCG Player was almost $200. So I just bought it from Europe for $60. And it cost me, you know, $30 to ship it to myself, but I still got it well under market by just kind of beating anybody to the punch buying it in Europe. So little tip in case anything like that crazy happens in the future, you might try to buy it from Europe. But that is one of my favorite cards in the set. Really, it's hard to choose. So I'd be interested to see down below what your favorite card in the sets are. Mine is probably this Zekrom, though. Really, really nice card there. So that is the Black Bolt Master Set. We'll do White Flare next. These Pokeballs and Master Balls are a nightmare to collect. So all in all, I probably spent, I think, about $2,500 per set. I'm sure a lot of that was overspent because I bought them so quickly. So it wasn't quite as pricey as Prismatic Evolutions, but it still was not fun to pay all that. But it was a lot of fun to hunt. So thank you guys for coming along with me on that journey. We got a lot of cool videos out of it. Check those videos out if you want to see how we completed this set. And I really appreciate it, everybody. So make sure, please, to subscribe. I will have White Flare up next. And if you haven't joined the channel and are able to or would like to, please feel free. We do a bunch of members-only videos and fun members-only giveaways. This binder collection is open to everybody. So make sure to, like I said, do all the YouTube things, and we'll draw a winner for that here in a little bit. So let's get White Flare done and finish out the Scarlet and Violet era. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.